Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is your Coach Renz, and as I stand in my store today, one of the things that I am overwhelmed by is the fact that I did not get here alone. I did not get here by myself. I did not get here because I had some brilliant idea and I had all these attributes within me to be able to open up a store. I did not get here by my own resourcefulness. I didn't get here by any other method. But one of the things that did help me to get here is the years and years of coaching that I've had in my life. Yes, coaching. Now some people may think that this is self-promotion, but you know what? It is. Part of it is. I have no reason to lie to you or to be dishonest. Yeah, I am a coach. I'm a transformational coach as far as business, life, reaching your goals, relationships. Yeah, been doing it for over 15 years. Many people have been my personal training clients, and they know that my personal training programs involve transforming their entire life and transforming their finances, transforming their relationships with work, with their husband, wives, transforming their relationship with their children, how they function in this world. You see, many of you are functioning in this world in a way that you're off balance, that you're not in the flow that the Creator has for you. You're just moving and flowing based on what people have told you to be and what the society has told you to be and what you think is right for you. But have you ever dug deep inside yourself to truly find out who you are, to eliminate all the different things that people have placed in your life? And not just people at your school and your family, but people in your everyday life. They see something about you and they're trying to tell you that's who you're supposed to be. Now, what's the hardest thing to do about that? The hardest thing is to recognize when people are telling you something about yourself that's probably true, right? One of the most difficult things that I had to deal with is when one of my mentors, this is before I opened up, this is when I was a personal trainer. I was making six figures. I was doing pretty well. But then one of my mentors, I wanted to open up a gym, and one of the things that he identified very quickly is that I procrastinate. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea that he was telling me that I was procrastinating, but here's how it came about. I wrote a very, very comprehensive and detailed business plan. It took me 18 months to write it. Now, some people, if they look at this business plan, they will say, "Ooh, well, I understand why it took you 18 months. But truth be told, it could have been done in 2-3 months. But I procrastinated. I took too much time in between when I turned it in to my mentor, to see exactly what he was going to red pen on it or not, and what questions that he was going to have. And I was taking way longer than it should have. So my gym opened like a year later than it should have. That's what good coaching will do for you. And now, when it's time for me to open a business, move a business, transform something, do you think I wait? Heck no, I don't wait. Now, is it something that is within me that I still fight and battle and kill every day, every morning when I get up? Do I look in the mirror and say, "Lorenzo, the procrastinator, I kill you today"? Do I do that every day still? Yes, I do, because there are still elements of him there. But I learned from my mentor at that time frame that that's something that I need. And you need to have a mentor. You need to have a coach. Many of you look up to somebody, whether they're an athlete. Name me one athlete that did not get to where they are because they had a coach. Name one actor, actress, singer, songwriter, anybody in that realm who did not get to where they are because they never had a coach. Everybody who you probably look up to, every business person you look up to, all these people at some point had a coach. And most of them still maintain some level of a coach. I can tell you many ministers that I know, they will tell you that they themselves have a pastor for them because they recognize that they still need a coach. You need a coach, somebody to guide you, somebody to see beyond what you see, somebody who can look into your eyes and know that what you're saying is a bunch of crap that you're feeding yourself, that your story is this big lying story that you need to get away from, you need to remove yourself from, so that you can truly see who you are. You see, I've been remiss in giving you all the full details. I had to pull the chair up on that one. I've been remiss in giving you all the information in order to see inside your soul and pull out from you. When Yeshua said, "Come as little children," the beauty of little children is that they can see inside your soul. They can see who you really are. And most of us, as we become adults, we forget that. We get clouded judgment. We see things how they're going on. We get caught up by money. We get caught up by a job, a title. We get caught up by bills and things like that. All these distractions, and we never fulfill our true our trueness. You know, in the Buddha, they say that fulfill your dharma, right? You know, or you can fulfill your path, or you can walk your path, or you fulfill your destiny, you know, however you want to say it. You know, I study many different things, and however you want to say it is fine. But what I need you to understand is that you need to fulfill the role that you were placed here for. You are here for a purpose. You are here to do something. And most of you will go through your life and never do it. One of the reasons why we have such struggle and strife in this world today is that so many people are operating outside of their natural flow, outside of what they were placed to be here for. If everybody was functioning in a way that they were doing that thing that they were created for, they were doing that thing that they were placed on this earth to do, then the amount of poverty, the amount of war, the amount of struggle that we have in this world would diminish drastically. Drastically, it would diminish. Why? Because people are in their flow. And when people are in their flow, they're happy. If you truly want to experience happiness, you got to get into your flow. You got to get into your mode of operation, how you live your life, what gives you your joy. You see, when I was an IT guy, sure, I made great money, but I hated the job. I couldn't stand the work. And because I hated the job and couldn't stand the work, my life was a disease. It was not at ease. It was a disease. And I felt the struggle of it, and the toxicity of it was welling up within me and caused everything around me to become toxic because I was not in my flow. I wasn't doing what I was put on earth to do. And every time I found myself in that situation, I have to change it. I have to change it. Right now, I got to add this to it. I got to get back to coaching. This is the thing I know that I'm here for, helping other people to transform their lives, transform their relationships, transform their business, transform their bodies, transform every aspect of their being, getting them into their flow. I know that is my gift. I know that is why I'm here. So I'm here for you. Now, in that, I'm going to offer you an opportunity. I've never done this before. Never done this before. I'm going to offer anyone, no matter where you are, because we can use online techniques as well. I'm going to offer you an opportunity to get a free 30-minute coaching session. And I guarantee you that within that 30 minutes, that we will discover something about you, something within your life. We will discover where you need to start taking your first steps in either knowing who you are, or improving upon who you are, or going the distance and becoming a greater you. We will discover this in 30 minutes. I guarantee it. So, hey, connect with me, schedule for your free session. It's great to hear you. It'll be great to hear from you. It'll be great to talk to you. It'll be great to get these things going, because my greatness is non-negotiable, and so is yours.